Hunger is something that you don't know that it's right next door. You know, you can tell when somebody is homeless, but when you have a child that's hungry, it's not always real observable. So when going into the schools and working with the schools is such an important part. They have lots of children that we hear stories about cutting in line, consuming everything on their plate, and eating other children's plate, to stories about children sneaking into the trash cans. And this isn't just in Omaha, it's throughout the state.
I met a woman the day before yesterday named Gina. Gina was with her 4 or 5 children at one of our lunch sites. So Gina is a single mom with 5 children under the age of 7. Apparently when the 3-year-old twins were born, Dad decided he was not going to cope with this anymore and left. She works nights, and her mother comes to stay with the children while they sleep. They manage during the school year because the kids get breakfast and lunch at school. Last summer, Gina gave the kids a choice of eating lunch or dinner because they couldn't do both. This year, we found Gina, Gina found us, and so the kids are all having lunch 5 days a week. And she says she's being able to make her food stamps stretch throughout the entire month because of that.
The Conagra Foods Foundation has been a wonderful partner for the food bank for many years. Most recently, we were able to purchase 2 brand new food trucks to expand our Kids Cruising Kitchen program. And these meals are hot lunches that the children would normally be getting in the school year, but in the summertime, with schools closed, they're not able to then access these meals.
In our 93 county service area, we have about 217,000 people who describe themselves as food insecure. And about 21% of that group, or 1 in 5 people, are children who are food insecure.
The way I describe it to people is if it's 1 in 5 children, classroom sizes are what? About the average size of 20 kids. So let's say 4 children are, and that child that has not eaten since lunch yesterday is sitting next to your child in school. And they are bored and they're disturbed and they're picking at your child. Now a child is affecting your child's performance. So that's from a self standpoint in terms of how does it affect you. When a child doesn't have a meal, how are they going to perform in school? How are they going to focus and concentrate?
What we're hearing over and over again from the schools that we work with is there are gaps in times when young children, young elementary school age children, are being left alone. They may have parents that are working during the day. We also have 3rd shift families that are working, so maybe their parents are gone during the evening meals. Our backpack program is specifically designed to meet the needs of children who are home alone over the weekend. Everything in it is pop-top ready to eat.
The backpack program for us is probably one of my joyous moments at Chandler View. I think part of that's just because it goes back down to breaking, you know, ideas of what you have in your mind of someone in poverty. You know, our kids are happy. They you know, they don't know. Geez, sorry. I don't think our kids know necessarily the challenges they're really facing yet. Coming in school, you know, Friday afternoons at 3:15, I hear them skipping down the hallways, going to pick up their foods and put in their backpack and go back to their classroom.
The partners that we work with on the backpack program are critical to this program being implemented in a successful way. Woodhouse Auto Family is a huge supporter of the backpack program, not only financially, but also with their support by coming into our building and packing our backpacks for us every month. We are serving 8,400 children every week through the backpack program, and we have schools on our waiting list. So without Woodhouse Auto Family, we actually would probably have to downscale the size of our program. When they first partnered with us, we were at about 1,500 students. So through their generous support, we've really been able to reach the need.
And I think the food bank does more than just provide food for families' needs and work with agencies. They work with us on things like summer feeding programs, after-school feeding programs, because it is a partnership. They're one partner in this example of working with the public schools. and helping us surround these kids with the food that they need.